Sobule was an American singer-songwriter best known for the 1995 single I Kissed a Girl and Supermodel from the soundtrack of the 1995 film Clueless. Her folk-inflected compositions alternate between ironic, story-driven character studies and emotive ballads, a duality reminiscent of such 1970s American songwriters as Warren Zevon, Harry Nilsson, Loudon Wainwright III, Harry Chapin, and Randy Newman. Autobiographical elements, including Sobule's Jewish heritage and her adolescent battles with anorexia and depression, frequently occurred in Sobule's writing. Sobule released 8 studio albums of original songs for EPs and a greatest hits compilation album. Sobule's output also included original songs available only via the internet, a cover of Robert Earl Keen's Christmas novelty track, Merry Christmas from the Family, and a version of the late Warren Zevon's Don't Let Us Get Sick. Included on both Sobule's acoustic album and on a posthumous Zevon tribute record. In 2004, Sobule self-released an album of acoustic tracks titled The Folk Years 2003 to 2003. In addition to some of her rarer compositions and several tracks that would later receive fuller arrangements on Sobule's next major label release, Sobule performed offbeat cover versions of such standards as the Doris Day theme song Que Sera Sera and Sunrise, Sunset from the Broadway musical Fiddler on the Roof. The more elaborately recorded Underdog Victorious, also released in 2004, was one of the last albums distributed by legendary personal manager and media entrepreneur Danny Goldberg's now-defunct Artemis Records. The liquidation of Artemis Records led Sobule to extend her experiments with online music distribution and to relocate from New York City to Los Angeles. She continued to write and perform prolifically and to compose original music for television, including for the popular Nickelodeon series Unfabulous. Sobule also acted and performed her songs in writer-director Eric Schaeffer's 2004 film Mind the Gap as a street musician in Astoria, Queens with a heart condition, who aspires to play in Manhattan. In mid-January 2008, Sobule launched a website, jillsnextrecord.com, which sought to raise $75,000 through fan donations in order to produce, manufacture, distribute, and promote an upcoming studio album. In exchange for their donations, Sobule offered her patrons an assortment of rewards with values commensurate with the amount of the donation. These ranged from a free download of the album upon its release, $10, to the opportunity to attend a recording session and sing on the record, $10,000. On March 8, 2008, 53 days after the public launch of the site, Sobule reached her target through donations from more than 500 people in 44 U.S. states and the District of Columbia and 11 foreign countries. The subsequent album, California Years, was released on April 14, 2009 on Sobule's own label, Pinko Records. On Sobule's next record Dottie's Charms in 2014, she put music to lyrics of her friends and favorite authors, including David Haidu, Jonathan Lethem, Vendela Vida and Lucy Sante, with each song relating to individual charms on an antique charm bracelet she had been given. In 2018, Sobule again used crowdfunding to assist with the production of her next album, Nostalgia Kills. Rolling Stone listed the first single from the album, Island of Lost Things, among the 10 best new country and Americana songs. From 2020, Sobule acted as musician-in-residence at the Bayard Rustin Center for Social Justice, an LGBTQI community center. Sobule identified as bisexual. Sobule died in a house fire in Woodbury, Minnesota, on the morning of May 1, 2025, at the age of 66.